Hey guys, what's going on? Just remember to go true. Quick question. It's actually a great question. Exercise order and progression. In a split where you be doing multiple exercises that overlap, like bench press, shoulder press, in the same workout, how should you go about arranging the order of exercises? I'm a beginner and on upper lower split, I find that I usually progress well on the first exercise, bench press, and less on my third exercise, shoulder press. Should I keep the order of exercise each time, the same each time, or should I mix it up? Great question. And in fact, I researched that. I researched almost every fucking thing a while ago, and I got the answer. You ready? You ready? If you're training for strength, then obviously it makes sense, right? You want the muscle that you want to be stronger on to do, train first. You can't, do it later on. But if your goal is hypertrophy, which is my fucking goal, just to get swole, right? Obviously, strength will follow hypertrophy, right? You will rarely see a brolic nigga that's weak. He'll be weaker relatively to like a powerlifter and a weightlifter, but he'll be stronger than an average person. So don't let me tell you that hypertrophy training doesn't make you strong. It makes you strong. Just all right, guys, I got cut off. Sorry. So like I was saying, if you're going for strength, do the bench press first if you want a stronger bench or whatever. Now, if you're going for hypertrophy, believe it or not, it's actually good to do the muscle that you want to grow the fastest at the end. Let me tell you why. When it comes to hypertrophy, I made a video about that, right? It's not all about strength, right? It's mostly time under tension, right? Time under tension, extended time under tension with a heavy load, obviously, right? You can't do time under tension curling, a bottle of water, like I always say. So the more blood you're able to put in the muscle, the longer you're training the muscle, the more satellite cells are going to be activated and stimulated. Let me mute that. Maybe he's being loud. The more mitochondria biogenesis is going to occur, the more protein synthesis eventually after you train. Which the more volume, the more hypertrophy you're going to get, right? Hypertrophy and strength, two different pathways, right? I already made a video about that. They're correlated in a lot of ways, but after a while, they begin to split. You can get stronger without getting bigger. I made a video about that. So if you want hypertrophy, the muscle that you want to grow the fastest, train it at the end, right? When it already has a lot of blood into it, and you just add more and more. For example, Kevin Levrone is a bodybuilder who obviously had great genetics, and had was known for having some of the biggest shoulders in bodybuilding, the nicest shoulders and the nicest triceps, right? And I used to try to figure out why. You guys know me. I went on, Sherlock Swole started doing research. And obviously, I always put genetics out of the question because I know, okay, they all have great genetics. They're all using, drugs, performance enhancing supplements, whatever the fuck you want to call them, politically correct. And why is it that he has such phenomenal gains? Then I find out that his split was very, very different than the other bodybuilders. See, if everyone is doing the same thing and they have different results, then you could say genetics, right? But when they're doing completely different things, and the other guy that's doing completely different things has gains on that muscle, then you might want to zoom in and figure out maybe it's because of what he's doing. It's not always the case, but it's great to look. And I find like Kevin Levrone, who had great shoulders and triceps, trained chest, shoulders, triceps on the same day. So he would do chest, right? Then shoulders, then triceps. And his reasoning was, well, when he's done doing chest, the blood is already in the shoulders and the triceps. Might as well finish them off. Most people say, no, you got to hit them when they're fresh. Wrong, because they're still thinking in that strength mindset, that you need strength to make a muscle bigger. And it's the reason why his triceps and shoulders were so developed, because the total volume at the end of the day for his shoulders were amazing. Because when he's doing chest, his shoulders are being activated. Then he does shoulders. That's even more blood in the shoulders, more mitochondria, more nucleus, more satellite cells activating. Then he does triceps at the end, right? Which I'm assuming he does close grip bench press. That's even more shoulders, right? So his delts in one day get fucking finished, right? And he does them twice a week. So I'm not even getting there yet. His triceps, when he's doing chest, triceps are activating. Shoulders, triceps are activated. Then he does triceps at the end, more triceps. So at the end of the day, the two muscles that had the most tension on his first day was shoulders and triceps, and obviously traps, right? Because when you're doing shoulders, traps. And what are his most dominant body parts? Shoulders, triceps, and obviously traps, but shoulders and triceps. He had amazing shoulders and this amazing triceps. See, people don't look at those little details. They just say, oh, good genetics, good genetics. Like fucking dickheads. Sometimes genetics play a part, don't get me wrong, but it only plays a part when people are doing different things. I mean, doing the same thing. Once again, like I say, if we all doing the same thing and I grow faster than you, then it's genetics, nutrition, things like that. But Kevin Levon had a completely different approach to training those two muscle groups, and they were the most remarkable. And now science is coming out with studies that show that failure, time under tension, cell swelling, getting the pump, is more correlated with muscle growth, not strength, muscle growth, than just moving heavy weight, right? And now a lot of bodybuilders are doing higher reps now, higher time and attention because they realize the pump is so crucial. So if you're going for hypertrophy, train the muscle that you want to grow the fastest at the end when it already has a lot of blood into it, right? If the muscle groups overlap. And if you're going for strength, then reverse it, right? Hit it first. So I hope that helps. And stay tuned for the next videos. I'm out of here.